What's going on, y'all? Hope all is well. Another episode of Convos with the CFP Mario Payne in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida. And celebration time. Well, kind of celebration, right? Hit the 10,000 followers on my Instagram. So I've been running it up on Instagram, I imagine, but 10,000 followers now. So salute you guys now for my YouTube. Different story. You got to crawl before you walk, but definitely follow the followers on Instagram at Painful Profits. Definitely follow us. Some great content at 10,000 followers. Before we get started, though, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so we can have 10,000 subscribers on our YouTube as we continue to grow. Definitely appreciate you guys' support. But with that being said, we want to talk about the death of TD Ameritrade. So as you guys know, I have my own, well, you may or may not know, I have my own independent practice, one of the largest black-owned, actually, independent, so RIAs, which is called a Registered Investment Advisor, registered by the SEC, one of the largest in the country, actually. And we clear through TD Ameritrade. So we don't hold our clients' money. Not all 1,300 clients in 6 different countries. No, we don't hold our clients' money. TD Ameritrade actually holds our clients' money. Well, they did up until Monday. So on September the 5th, it'll be no more TD Ameritrade. The death of TD Ameritrade. Back in late 2019, they merged with Charles Schwab. Now, since Charles Schwab is one of the largest RIAs, and TD Ameritrade was one of the largest RIAs, it literally took them 4 years to get everything all squared away. But it's happening. So I want to talk about TD Ameritrade, all the great things they did for me and my practice. I also want to look at the stock of Charles Schwab and see if it's a good investment or not. So here we go. And this comes from Forbes magazine. Now, y'all know I love me some Forbes magazine, all right? You see it. You see it over here, right? You see me in Forbes. If you didn't know, just Google Mario Payne Forbes. I was in Forbes magazine in June as I picked basically the stocks in the second part of 2023 that's going to grow. So shouts out to Forbes. Definitely support Forbes. But here we go. As we can see here, what's happening to TD Ameritrade? Right? So at the end of 2020, Charles Schwab completed its acquisition of TD Ameritrade. This means big changes for customers at TD Ameritrade. As the transition nears completion, all customers at TD Ameritrade will have their accounts moved over to Schwab. Process has begun, with several tranches of TD Ameritrade accounts being migrated in the first half of 2023. Yes, a lot of them. It's not just TD Ameritrade customers who will be affected. Existing Charles Schwab customers will also see some platform changes over the next few months. So first off, my experience at TD Ameritrade. So TD Ameritrade took me in. Not only that, but TD Ameritrade said, you know what? You're talking about that algorithm that you guys have, that platform that you call Let Bob. We're going to integrate that with TD Ameritrade so everything that you do is automated. And that was a game changer. That definitely allowed us to have proof of concept. From us being able to automatically buy, automatically sell without having to do anything, it automatically being done with TD Ameritrade. So with the performance that we had, with the receipts saying that we was able to basically have this automated, then of course we got knocking on the door of the New York Stock Exchange as we launched our fund, LETB. So TD Ameritrade, definitely was great by me. They didn't have to allow us to, basically do our automated trading system on their system, but they did. Also with TD Ameritrade, did I grow? I was not SEC registered, which means you manage over $100 million in assets. Close, but was not there. So I was registered with the state of Florida, registered with Georgia. I was registered with about 13 or 14 different states where I had 5 or more clients. But as I got to TD Ameritrade and really, with their assistance, grew my practice to be SEC registered. Now I have well over $100 million of assets, of course. Even allowed me to be international, as now we have, clients in 6 different countries. So it was just to kind of help people worldwide, and TD Ameritrade was a huge part of that. So TD Ameritrade was great by me, great by Bob, led us to kind of do some automated trading. So we did great. But I have to say, you guys, right? So definitely excited about the change from TD Ameritrade to Charles Schwab. We knew about it back late 2019, so it's been coming along, but just it's weird though, right? Like, so when I again joined TD Ameritrade, as much as they helped me, help let Bob, help me kind of personally develop over time and kind of really build to help me with some of our international clients. So definitely sad to kind of see that chapter gone, but definitely excited about new horizons. But now let's talk about Charles Schwab. Let's talk about the stock, because I actually got into the stock a long time ago, and recently, after there was some trepidation about all the banks back February, March of this year, I bought some more Charles Schwab, and right now I feel pretty good about it. And look at here. Oh, Charles Schwab. If we look at the chart, right, since the announcement of the merger, it's up, right? It's up 28%, right? So, of course, we had 2020, not fun for everybody, to the second half of the year. And our portfolio in 2020, woo! Holla at your boy if you want to see what we did. But, we also had 2022. That was not a good year at all. But Charles Schwab, up, right? But my profiteers, this is the biggie. It went down in 2020 like everything else. It was creeping back up, right? From July 2022, 46%, almost back to where it was. Let's make it bigger. Almost back to where it was. And then, of course, what happened in early 2023, we had the banking crisis. Now, that banking crisis was a blip, but that blip for Charles Schwab, not the business. Charles Schwab stock went down by almost 50%, my profiteers. Woo! Not good. Now, my thought process when that happened, and also for my clients as well, Charles Schwab ain't going anywhere. They have an acquisition of TD Ameritrade. It's millions upon millions of new individuals they're going to have, millions upon millions of financial advisor accounts that's going to be moved over. That's just a blip in the radar over long term. So my profiteers, you know what I did? And for my clients as well, we bought. And my profiteers, we bought April. So it went down from January to March. April, we bought at 52. And now today, 32, right? So tripling the stock market over that time by buying low. Now, is that the whole story? Of course not. It's going to continue to grow. And as more individuals learn about the merger, as more individuals embrace the merger, I believe, my profiteers, that Charles Schwab is going to get back to where it was, meaning that is an 80% gain. So individuals that didn't get in when I got in, they get it now. That's a 50% gain. Now, when is that going to be? Is that going to be a year, 2 years, 3 years, 6 months from now? We don't know. As you know, I'm a long-term investor, right? We don't look at things over weeks. We look over things over years. 1 year, 3 year, 5 years. But the stock market averages 10% a year. So my profiteers, if it takes 2 years for Charles Schwab to get back to where it was, the market averages 10%. That's 20. You make 50. Are we upset that we more than double the stock market in 2 years? Of course not. And since Charles Schwab acquired TD Ameritrade, they are pretty big. Not the biggest is Vanguard, but they're the second largest right now. That means a lot of assets, a lot of money, and can we say too big to fail? I don't know. Ask Congress about that. I say that to say, though, Charles Schwab, long term, might be an investment that we want to take advantage of because of the death of TD Ameritrade and because we're able to buy something at a very, very low price compared to where it was a year ago. Now, from an EMA standpoint, maybe not, right? So it just shows if we would have got out when it said get out February 22, all this downturn we wouldn't have had, right? And so it's not trending up. So EMA, it might not be good to get in probably to about $65 to $75 a share, right? So yes, for my individuals who want to invest at the bottom, you might want to look at it. But we always say look at the charts because the charts allow you, and these indicators allow you to make a more detailed decision on when to invest. We use the monthly chart on YouTube. For my clients, we use more daily and weekly charts, but that's automated, so we're really able to help our clients. But I say that to say, long term, Charles Schwab is a stock we might want to look into. It's up to you to kind of figure out when you want to do it. So in closing, my profiteers, death to TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade treated me good. I salute everybody at the home office. Everybody got on their feet, and most individuals actually moved over to Charles Schwab. So no, or small amount or no layoffs. We don't see anybody lose their job. So hopefully everybody got on their feet. And again, TD Ameritrade, you treated the brother well for all these years. Thank you for letting me scale and level up. And Charles Schwab, look forward to opportunity. Anyways, you guys, comment below. You guys use TD Ameritrade still? You're in Charles Schwab. You use Thinkorswim. You guys happy about the move or not so much? I don't know. I'm optimistic, though. I think it's going to be for the good, y'all. Anyways, let's make some payment progress together with my 10,000 followers on Instagram. Peace.
And you just want to get paid. Tired of making the money mistakes. Make a payment on your bills and you still late. Yeah, pay for profits to help you seek change. And you just want to get paid. Yeah, tired of making no money mistakes. Make a payment on your bills and you still late. Pay for profits to help you seek change. Yeah, let the show just listen. You want to feel empowered by making money decisions. Residual by the hours can get you a better living. Then check the check, you know, and it could be different. You know.